on, baby. Give me some luck here.
So Doug just rang me and he has to climb under the container with a chainsaw and cut out a stump. Now that Doug had emptied the container, it was now time to figure out how to move it up the hill and into its final place.
So basically what we have here is something many people said was not possible, that I'm crazy, which is sort of valid, and there's no way I could use a chainsaw winch to get a shipping container up the hill. The naysayers don't bother me, but I'm still struggling to figure out how exactly I'm going to move this thing when the excavator couldn't. Granted, it was full of material at the time. But by a stroke of luck, my new neighbor Mark offered to help and showed me a trick one of the old timers had taught him. Man and his wife had made such a wonderful difference in me sticking it out for as many months as I did, and were one of the differences in keeping my sanity. This trick was called a luff and slip. We only used the slip part of it, but it's basically running a primary 5/8 cable which was anchored to a large cedar tree at the top of the hill. This cable runs down through a block connected to the bottom corner of the container with a chain bridle. I used Crosby clamps to make an eye out of the end of the main cable and ran between 2 and 5 blocks from my chainsaw winch to the eye. This significantly increased my pulling power from my Husky 365 and Lewis winch. We used Mark's chainsaw winch for some extra jam and steering at times. We also used a series of logs to roll the container on and swap the good tires to the back for most of the pull. After our first attempt with this setup, the container had rolled back about 5 or 10 feet once we had stopped pulling, so we added a chain safety system with a come-along to avoid it falling back down the hill. Make sure you watch till the end to find out why this is a crucial step. Please keep in mind this is not a recommended way of moving a shipping container, but with the right precautions, equipment, and lots of experience working around wires and bites, I was being as safe as possible given the situation. We are winning. Gone up 20 feet. Another 50 to go or something, 60 to go. We'll see how the hill goes.
It was just cruising, eh?
Oh yeah. Good thanks to my my new buddy Mark, the neighbor. Moved her just over 40 feet, probably 44. About 40 to go. And we're looking way better. I wouldn't say really good. This next stretch is going to be interesting. At least I'm at the point now where I can move all this stuff up above the high water mark. We're up to 16.8 feet this coming Friday, 4 days. I'll start seeing water on my stuff by Tuesday, which is tomorrow, but at least I got space now that I can move it. As you can see, she's quite steep right now. Don't have a lot of wiggle room here, but I think it's gonna come up okay. I just gotta unjam one of the winches and yeah, shoot some grades, just kind of see our final height. Figure out if I need to chop down this stump or not, but I think we'll get over it just fine. So that's where we're at. Come on, baby. Give me some luck here. I would say my cable broke. And it did. Shit. It was looking good. Fortunately, I do have another one. Let's see if I can get her spun up before dark here.
So Doug just rang me and he has to climb under the container with a chainsaw and cut out a stump because apparently it's holding it up from getting up the hill.
Okay, just about ready to go here. Good thing my good buddy Mark came by. He's gonna keep an eye on me when I do something that's not necessarily safe, but it's sort of needed right now to finish this thing. So we have taken precautions. We've done the math. Mark's a professional, I'm not. At least I have somebody to blame it on if everything goes sideways. But no, we've got it blocked up and it will be safe for me. I'm gonna have to crawl under it, cut out a jail-poked piece of stump that is holding this whole thing up. So we're going to chainsaw it out or put some relief cuts, and hopefully that'll be enough to yank her up. Hey Mark, got our other helper here, and do a couple little adjustments and then start yanking this bitch. Okay, time to cut this thing out. That's not ideal, especially when you realize you're cutting the metal. For me or the saw? Poor f***ing new chainsaw. I'm sorry, Husqvarna gods. Anyway, she's done. We're f***ing there. We made it. We're over top the log. Woo! Can fire it up. It was, that was a long 8 days. Anyway, she's here. Woo-hoo-hoo! And a beautiful sight. Just from a real quick leveling job. See how we did. What's that, 1/4 inch? 1/2 inch? Over 40 feet? How about side to side? I'll take it. We will be pouring footings anyway, but she's here. Gonna be the first night in her. Woo! Good morning. Pretty late night, like 2 or 3 in the morning, just half sealing this thing up temporarily. It's gonna be home soon, but got a bit of work to do. My stuff was actually underwater last night, so I gotta zip out. I might go for a quick fish with the neighbor, and then start humping all this stuff up. That was literally the hardest 8 days I think I've ever had in my life, but we're here. Anyway, update you as we go, but the big part's done, or at least the first big part's done. Pretty fired up, pretty tired, but I can't wait to update you as we go here. Now the fun starts.